I am so tired. I am so sweaty. All these hand weights. Oh, God. Oh, I can't believe it's that hot out there. Oh, look at you. You look like a sweaty, sweaty type. No wonder I'm so sweaty and tired. I forgot my water. Oh. Well, doesn't help much. That was a little bit. Oh, gosh. What is going on? Why am I so tired? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my God, he's out there. And he's not even sweating. I'm all sweaty and I'm all tired and he's not sweaty at all. I wonder, is he hydrating? Is he drinking water? And I feel so tired. Oh, so tired. I need help. Great age movement? Gab? Help me, I'm tired.
Hi, and happy Saturday.
Good morning, everyone.
Welcome to the Great Age Movement at Home Lab Live series in partnership with the Health Museum. And today we are talking about what the walk-in heat. Yes, that's right.
Outside.
It's been ablaze for the last week or two, and you know how that feels. It's an uncomfortable feeling. And today we want to talk about exercising outdoors. And today we have a special guest, Pat Dewey Brooks.
Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you for being here with us.
Yes, she is a volunteer with the Great Age Movement. She's participated in our Health Museum Wellness Program, where we exercise through the museum, looking at all the exhibits. And
one of our great agers.
Yes.
Absolutely, I am.
So welcome to the show. And today we're talking about walking. And I know you're an avid walker. That's why we have you here today. I want you to tell us a little bit about your routine.
My routine, actually, for me, starts early in the morning.
What time?
6 a.m.
Why do you go so early?
Well,
I mean, I haven't even had coffee at 6 a.m. What's happening?
it's because of the heat.
Oh.
Okay. And as we
That
get
makes sense.
closer to fall, I'll go a little later. But right now, in July, in Houston, it's
Don't
hot.
we know it?
It is hot.
So
And
take us through the steps of.
Okay, I get up, roll out of bed, put on my walking clothes, grab my visor,
What's your walking clothes?
use a loose fitting t-shirt, shorts.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And what's the material of your?
Usually a real lightweight cotton.
Okay.
Like something that breathes?
Yes, absolutely. Kind of like what you have on. This is a little bit heavy.
Okay.
What I have on today.
So you have your hat and your clothing, and what are some things you do to prepare for it?
Okay, absolutely. My sunscreen. My sunblock, which I wear now, and I put that on.
Do you have a certain SPF that you?
I use 100.
SPF 100.
Yeah,
That is a block.
That is it.
it's a block, but keep in mind I'm a
Yeah.
great ager, and
Yes.
I have to be careful about
Extra
things.
careful.
Extra careful.
And your skin is
Yeah.
where you have the moisture, everything's being held
Right.
in. It's a barrier, so you want to.
The visor better
Yes.
than the cap because the top of your head can breathe
Absolutely.
and
yes.
release some heat.
Yeah, and it gives enough shade for my face.
Yeah.
And then I've got the 100 all over my ears and neck.
So now you have your clothes on. What do you do next? You
I stretch.
something?
I stretch a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Then I grab an energy bar generally and my
Good.
water.
That's
I've
it.
got my water always.
Now, are you drinking water before you take out the door?
Yes, I just do the plain water
Mhm.
before I start, and when I come back, I might go to an electrolyte.
Do you take
yeah.
the water with you, or you could even take something
You
with
could.
electrolytes with
Yeah.
you in your water?
You could.
Okay.
It's kind of a personal preference,
Yeah.
whatever you like, Make it as enjoyable and to fit what you need.
Yeah, and I know it's a little cumbersome. I don't know if you listen to music, but that's easy.
Yes.
It's in your ears. But I think, listen, this weighs a pound. I think using this could be your little resistive
It
weights,
could
right?
absolutely
So
be.
you're looking at it, and when you get tired of carrying it, you start drinking it.
Absolutely. Well, you'll know. I just kind of as I'm walking along sipping.
Yeah.
But make sure you're watching where you're stepping, because sometimes, particularly if you're on a sidewalk,
Sure.
it might be totally even. So
Yeah.
focus not only on what you're drinking, but where you're putting your
So
feet.
you're
That's
paying
right.
attention.
So how do you plan where you're going to walk and how long, and like how do you prepare for that?
Well, my recommendation would be, if you're just starting on your walking program,
Uh-huh.
you're going to have to listen to your body, and maybe want to start just going around the block first.
That's a good idea.
Don't get too far from your home. Maybe take a friend, take a buddy,
or your charged cell phone.
Your spouse.
your spouse,
Yeah.
and your charged cell phone, without a doubt.
Charged cell phone.
Absolutely.
Just in case an emergency falls, something happens.
Right.
God forbid.
And I'm very fortunate where I live. The walking trails are very shaded.
Oh,
Good.
nice.
And they're
And
smooth.
They're smooth, and there's just a lot of trees out there, and it's very beautiful.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, that's the point of being outdoors, to
Absolutely.
get nature in your life.
And get that fresh air.
Yeah, it is. I mean, some people that maybe if they have allergy problems or something, may want to do something in the gym atmosphere or at home or whatever. But for me, and I have to be sure I know what works for me.
So I would think you get up really early, so I know that's a bit challenging in hydrating, but ideally I would say, I know when I've gone for a bike ride, I try to drink like 2 glasses of water, wait a minute, because I may have to go to the restroom, and I don't want to have to stop on my 45-minute bike ride.
Right.
So
hydrating.
hydrating far enough in advance, get your body ready to go.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, you don't want to just try to drink it all right then.
That's right. And then carry the water with you. That's a very important point. And your cell phone. Now tell me about shoes, because that's a lot on your
I've had
on your ankles and feet.
Trouble with my feet. So I went to a podiatrist, which is my friendly foot doctor.
The foot doctor.
And I'd never been to one before. They x-rayed my feet, said, "Oh, you have a little bit of arthritis," and recommended some shoes for me to get and some inserts to go in them.
Were you feeling some pain in your feet
a
before
little.
you went to the podiatrist?
Yes, I was. And I actually had replaced the shoes I was walking in, and it didn't do the trick. My feet were still bothering me.
Gotcha.
And I thought, I got to do whatever I need to do so that I could keep moving.
So what did the podiatrist recommend?
She recommended a certain type of shoe. She actually wrote me out a prescription for the insert.
Yes.
And told me the store to take it to and try on the different shoes, see which one fit my foot the best.
Okay.
And
were they knowledgeable as well as
helping
you
it
out?
was actually a store for runners.
A runner
okay.
store.
Yeah, and those people, they know their tennis shoes.
Yeah, because they're always probably experiencing all sorts of injuries.
Yeah,
so you want
absolutely
the right shoe
absolutely
in order to protect your feet.
Yeah, but I will tell you this. I have had no problem with my feet since then.
Sounds like you had a good podiatrist.
I do.
So that means no excuses,
That's
audience.
right.
You can do a short walk, a medium walk, or a long walk, and shoes are important.
But don't let an injury or something like that be a total deterrent. She problem solved it out, and so
she saw a medical professional, and they assessed your feet, and they told you exactly what's wrong. So they diagnosed what to do. What it is, and then what to do
absolutely. I have a
cure
real
the problem.
arch, so I needed way more support than I would have normally gotten in any kind of shoe.
Now, I believe like a lot of seniors, they have managed insurance through Medicare or traditional Medicare, and if you look in your network and you even call or check the books that they mail you annually, you could see which podiatrist is in your network, and they can inspect your feet. It's like an assessment. You should do an assessment. It could be your toenails. It could be, some people might have bunions, and this could be creating pain. And we think it's the shoe, but it might just be a physical problem with the feet.
Shoes can even affect your knees and your hips. So they play a very big role in your exercise.
Yeah, it changes the body mechanics when you have
pain. It really
pain.
does.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, very interesting. So, so you do these, how long do you walk for?
I walk about an hour. I was walking further, but as it got hotter, I kind of had to listen to my body and cut that time down a little bit lower.
And scale back. So that's important.
Yes.
Especially in the heat. You can always build back up, but you're recognizing your fitness level and what you're capable of and what you're not capable of.
Now, okay, so we may do all these things, but it was just way too hot. Maybe we just went a little overboard. Have you ever had an experience where you had like a what do they call it, a heat exhaustion or heat cramps? Tell us about it.
It's interesting that you asked that because yes, about 5 or 6 years ago, I was walking with a friend, and it was very, very humid that morning, and it was 83 degrees.
So
Plus,
you would think that
Which
that
we're
would
used to in Houston. That
Yeah.
doesn't
But
seem
you
too bad.
would think that 83 wouldn't be that bad, but
Yeah.
you said it was really humid.
it's very,
Oh.
very
And that
humid.
makes a difference in the heat index, which
Yes.
you need to pay attention to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
so that compounded heat, a heat temperature outside, plus the humidity can be way stronger than you think.
Absolutely.
So then what happened?
As we just about finished our walk. We've been going about an hour.
You were in a buddy system?
I
with a friend?
was with a friend. Absolutely, I was with a friend, and I don't know. I just felt kind of off. Something just didn't feel right, and we were almost back where we started, and we had at the end of our walk, we'd always go over and sit down in the shade and drink some ice water and whatnot. And when we got there, I sat down, and thank goodness I was sitting.
Yeah.
Because everything got kind of fuzzy.
Oh, you were like fainting.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And the next thing I knew, I had fainted and come back.
Thank
And-
goodness you were sitting
and
down.
Your friend must have like panicked.
She was beating on my shoulder saying, wake up, are you,
Oh, wow.
you know, the CPR thing, are you all right? Are you okay?
Annie, are you okay?
Yeah, somebody called 911.
No, but it's scary.
Thank
Yeah.
goodness you had a friend with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so what happened? So you came to?
I came back and I sat there.
So were you out for like a long time?
No, it was just it was probably less than a
You
minute.
blacked out and then
I-
came back.
Yeah, I just blacked out. And we sat there till I started feeling better. And she said, do you want me to call an ambulance? I said, no, let's call my husband.
Okay.
And so we called him, and he came and got me because I knew I couldn't drive.
Yeah.
Didn't need
Right.
to be driving. So he came and got me, and we went home, and I showered, changed my clothes. And he said, probably wouldn't be a bad idea just to go
Were you
get
still
checked
having
out."
any symptoms at this
Not
point?
really. I just
You're
was.
just exhausted.
I was
probably.
exhausted,
Yeah.
a little bit lightheaded, but really tired.
So you didn't have any of the nausea, the
No,
vomiting?
I didn't.
Okay.
No,
okay.
I
Just the clamminess and the
Yeah.
perspiration that
You-
comes
yeah.
with
You
no, I
overheated.
So
was-
then what happened? You
We went and they checked me out.
went to an emergency room?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
wow.
he took me and they checked me out. They gave me an IV with electrolytes.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Very important.
dehydrated.
Yes.
It was the biggest
Gatorade.
Gatorade.
Before and after, during, I would say all the time.
Yes.
Water, of course, is good, but I think that balance is necessary for your heart, for your muscles,
Right.
to
Yeah.
ensure that when it's challenged by temperature, the core of your
Because you're
body.
sweating so much,
Yeah.
you're losing all of those electrolytes because of the sweat. And
So they checked you out,
They checked me
and
out.
what happened?
They actually said, just to be on the safe side, let's send you to a cardiologist. They did a bunch
heart
of tests.
doctor,
They did the stress
they were probably
test.
trying to see if you had a heat stroke,
They-
making sure rule that out.
They ruled out everything. I was fine.
Oh, good.
I was
Good.
fine. But
Were you up and walking the next day?
No, no. It
So
took
your
me-
body really needed to
My
recuperate.
body did, because as you get older, say you're over 65,
Yeah.
it just takes longer to recover from
Yeah.
anything.
So you were listening to your body and paying attention.
Absolutely.
That's an important
I've
point.
had this body a really long time, and I've learned.
You know it.
I know it, and I've
We've
learned
got to take care of ourselves.
Well, and you're very fit, so I think you know more so than most people. What would you say to somebody? And I think it goes back to the point you made earlier. If you're new to walking, know your limits, know your fitness level.
Mhm. It wouldn't be a bad idea to consult your doctor
Yes.
before you start.
Oh, medicine. You might be on
Because
medicine.
there are medications that make you more susceptible to sunlight and heat.
Ah.
Oh, there's thyroid,
Blood pressure medicine.
blood pressure medicines. There's, as we get older, we
Yes.
take these maintenance medicines,
That's right.
regardless of what kind of shape you're in, your body changes.
Yeah.
So you
Very good point. Consult your doctor before you begin
Yeah.
any fitness program.
absolutely.
Now, if it's so hot outside, there's other things you can do. You need a backup plan. So
Absolutely.
don't say you're not going to walk because it's too hot outside. You can certainly incorporate some other exercises indoors where it's cool. And if you review some of our
Yes.
past episodes, which is on the Great Age Movement's Facebook page, we have all our videos this is our 7th show.
I know.
Oh,
high
Congratulations.
five.
Now, but Fritz has done some excellent at-home exercise examples that you can do at your own home, inside your kitchen, using
In your
household
bed.
household goods,
Household
for
goods.
weights, and some excellent examples if the heat is just too much for you.
Well, I'm glad you're okay after that heat exhaustion, but
fine.
Yes.
that's a living testimony,
Yes.
So,
and yet you're still walking.
yeah, you're still at it.
Absolutely, I am.
She's not a quitter.
I'm not a quitter. You know what? I'm 73 years old.
Wow.
And I am very
You look
happy
amazing.
to
Yes,
be
you do.
here, to be able to do this, and to encourage other great agers to keep
Great
moving.
agers. I like that. You're
Yes.
coining a new term.
We got to move.
So just recapping the cooling tips, and what we did was we looked at information from the Mayo Clinic, and some of the things which you've clearly told us that you do is, drink plenty of water, and not just one time, sip all day long,
Okay.
keep that body hydrated because it's good for your skin as well
Yes.
as your organs.
Mhm.
Know your fitness level. Know your fitness level. Let's all say it
Yes.
together.
Know
Know
your
your fitness level.
level.
Very important. That means if you're a beginner, take it easy. Work your way up, just like going to the gym. Keep your cell phone, very important when you're outside. If something were to happen, you have immediate access to somebody.
Yeah, if you're alone and you don't have your buddy because we're social distancing right now.
Yeah, make sure that you cool your body off when you come home. Whitney's going to show us something that we created in a
Yes.
few minutes. And then sunscreen, very important. She does 100. The Mayo Clinic recommends SPF 30 plus. I use 30 or 50. I'm fair skinned.
Yeah.
It's easy to burn and look like a lobster.
And
Also-
reapply that every hour because it wears off.
yeah. And remember, water content, like we're talking about fluids, you can also get that from salads,
Mhm.
which hold a lot of water. You can get it from soups. It might be a little hot at this time, but there's also gazpacho, which is a cold soup.
Yes. Good point.
Smoothies, which she did on a prior show, that
Yes.
would be interesting. Just on a side note, don't ever leave anybody in the car while you
Ever.
run into the store because it's too hot, and also just because it's not safe. Bring your pets indoors. That's just a side note to our story, but we really want to take care of those animals too, because
Because the heat's a serious deal.
it is. And buddy system. I love the fact that she went with her friend. It's also good for socializing. It's a good activity to catch up on, whatever, marital problems,
Escape.
future
get outside.
travel,
It's peace of mind.
peace of mind.
I mean, it's probably, to me, it's one of the best therapies you can have.
Absolutely.
Just-
Yeah.
And studies show it. You probably could just Google it online. There's research in neuroscience that shows brisk walking or running for a period of time clears your mind.
It
And I know I
does.
go biking to de-stress, and it's amazing. Come back and it's like it removed
You
all the
feel
toxins.
better. You
Yeah.
might not want to do it, but trust me, after you do it, you will feel better.
Yes.
Always.
Consulting the doctor, very important as a great ager,
Mhm.
because I think I would say most people are on medicines, and you want to make sure the heat doesn't have an impact, an adverse impact on your medicines.
Right.
So that's always just good to know. Listen, your doctor should be like your friend. You tell them about your personal issues beyond just medicine, and that personal relationship is more empowering.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And if the doctor doesn't have time to talk to you or return a phone call, call your local pharmacist. They know so much
That's
about
true.
the medications because they can pull up your chart and go, oh, you're taking this, this, and this. And it's right in front of them.
That's
That's
right.
a very good idea.
And they can tell you.
And what-
Resourceful.
And whatever information they give you that might be different, take that to your doctor. Share that, because the doctors rely on the pharmacists
Mhm.
for
They do.
looking at compatibility of medications,
Right.
because there's a lot out there.
That's right.
Also, so like we were saying, like if it's too hot, consider options and backup plans. Before the pandemic, a lot of seniors go walking at the mall.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So that's a good one. I know my mother does that in North Padre Island prior to this pandemic, and it provides the AC needed to keep your body cool.
Right.
So what happened if you get home and your AC is out? What should you do?
Call 911.
Call Whitney.
Yeah.
No, I think you should probably go to a public building. You
Yeah.
could, you could go
Yes.
to
You
the
could
grocery
A
store.
grocery
Go
store.
somewhere to stay in the cool until you have a
You
solution
could
to
take a
fix your AC.
cooler shower. That's one way to cool your body off.
Yes.
I have a helpful tip.
Yes, we're going to show you what these little red bandanas are for. And Whitney, can you please tell us how this is, what it's for?
I just grabbed a bandana, and if memory serves, I think I picked this up at a gas station.
Buc-ee's.
Yeah, probably. But I use this to cool off, and you can even use it when you're outside working out. And I have some plastic ice cubes.
Okay.
And I just
hand me the
take
bowl?
these plastic ice cubes and
There
I
you
stick
go.
them in my bandana
Thank you.
after I have it folded up a little bit.
Are you putting that like in the center?
Yeah,
or-
I've got 4 ice cubes in the center, and then I just took some hair ties, and so I tightened it up
Oh,
really
so hold
good
it in, yes.
on both sides.
These are plastic ice cubes. Where can you get that?
You can, well, so I picked mine up at World Market, but you could use a regular ice cube straight out of your fridge, maybe put it in a sandwich baggie and roll it up, and it would do the same thing. So then I just roll these up.
Uh-huh.
And here, Mom, this is for you, since
Awesome.
Show
I
us
wanna
how
show
you
you.
tie your bandana.
Tie that bandana on.
Oh,
Wow.
it matches your shirt.
And those ice cubes will stay cool for about 3 or 4 hours. I like to use the plastic ones because they
Look at
don't
that.
make a mess.
And I want to
And
be,
she's
she's
cool and
too.
stylish.
You kind of look like Patsy Cline.
Oh,
I
dear.
like this.
So you do look like Patsy
I'm
Cline.
serious.
Right
I love that. Do you feel the coolness?
Yes, I do. And you know,
I like that.
another thought is if you didn't happen to have ice,
Yeah.
just wet it
Wet it.
with
Yeah.
really cold
Before you
water.
take off?
Put it on. I mean, it'll heat back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whitney, you said you could also wet it and then throw it in the freezer.
Throw it in the freezer
Yeah.
and then just tie that off.
Love
Another option is I have these gel packs. I use
Yes.
them for my eyes or an injury, turn an ankle or whatever. You could do the same thing with the bandana.
Wrap it,
Bandana,
tie
wrap
it.
it up and tie it. And this stays cool for about 12 hours, but it takes about 12 hours to cool down first. You want to put this in your freezer versus my ice cubes, 3 or 4 hours and they're ready to go.
What a great idea. It's simple, it's easy, and it keeps your body cool throughout the time that you walk.
We want to make sure you're staying moving and not letting the heat be a deterrent. Whether you do it indoors or outdoors, get moving, stay active. Great agers.
So a quick recap. Wear the proper clothes, get hydrated before you go, make sure you talk to your doctor about your medications, know where you're walking, how far you're walking, and know your
Fitness
level.
level.
Yes.
So stay tuned. We have a special performance by a dear friend of ours, Rachel
Yes.
Bush, and it's called Dancing with Brooms.
Stay tuned.
This
You're not
is-
going
this
to want
is
to miss
amazing.
it. This is fun.
All right. And we'll see you next week for our next show. Stay tuned as we promote it on our Facebook, Great Age Movement. Look us up, be our friend, be the Health Museum's friend, and we'll see you next Saturday, July the 25th. Up now, Rachel.
Hi guys, welcome to the Great Age Movement. My name is Rachel and today we're going to continue dancing with brooms. Okay, are you doing chores right now? We should all be doing chores to make sure that our mood is lifted. What's better than doing chores? Doing chores with music and dancing. Remember last week we did a single time swing. We're going to pick up where we left off. So here goes nothing. If you got some good music, actually go ahead and get that ready to practice with after this segment. Okay, so guys, last time I did a fancy little crossover and a tap, a crossover and a tap. This week, we're going to start from the very beginning and maybe we'll work our way up to that crossover. If anybody has ever seen a Lindy Hop or a jitterbug, that is pretty much the same thing as a swing. So normally it's a triple time or a faster step, which looks like a triple, and a rock step. A triple, and a rock. But we're gonna slow it down and we're gonna find our balance. It's so great to use a broom to find your balance. So if you have a cane or maybe a walker, that can also help hold you steady. And the great thing about a swing dance is it really is in place. It doesn't move around a whole lot. So it's great to do anywhere, even if you're in a tiny space. First, let's start with our left foot. Our left foot's going to take a step to the side. Then our right foot's going to take a step to the side. We do this pretty much all of the time when we're reaching for something to eat, when we're reaching for the remote, when we're reaching for the garage holder or our broom, we take steps. So it's really not that complicated, right? So we're gonna go ahead and start on the left foot one more time. Just take a step to the side. Got it? You should be standing on your left foot. Now, let's go ahead and transfer the weight to the right foot. Perfect. And that is all we need to do in order to achieve a single time swing with our partner or with our broom or whatever. We can be alone, in the shower, in the grocery store, during the seniors hour, of course. Let's try that again. Left foot, right foot. Left foot, right foot. Keep your broom in front of you and keep rocking from side and right and left and right. Very good. Good job, guys. Let's turn this music up and you're going to listen to how slow we can really go. This is a foxtrot. We can also speed it up with some swing music, which we'll do later on. So grab that smart speaker or turn your volume up on your TV. Alexa, volume 5 in the family room. Okay, guys, so we're going to start off slow. A 5, 6, 7, 8. A left, a right, left, right, left, right. And we can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. We're going to incorporate a rock step now, okay? Alexa, volume 2 in the family room. You can see that this is a really slow song, very easy just to walk to. We can walk forward, we can walk backwards, to the side, to the side, to the side, and to the side. Okay, so we're going to incorporate that rock step now. We're going to do a left, a right, a left, a right, and a rock step. So if we're counting, it would go a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Speeding it up a little bit. Okay, let's start off with our left foot. A 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you try it. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, rock, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good, guys. We're gonna go ahead and speed that up to some really nice fast swinging music. Let's see if we can find that on our Alexa. Alexa, play a jive and swing in the family room. Let's see if she knows what we're talking about.
I can't find a song by even swing on Spotify.
Okay. Alexa, play a swing dance in the family room.
Welcome to Emmanuel from John's.
Okay, this sounds like it's gonna be a fast one, okay? So you watch me and I'm gonna slow it down so you learn how to dance slowly to even a fast song. Alexa, continue. Oh, here we go. Alexa, volume 6. Alexa, volume 6 in the family room. Sometimes these smart speakers are not so smart. Alexa, volume 6 in the family room. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Alexa, play a swing dance in the family room.
Welcome to Emmanuel from John's.
Okay, we got it, guys. This is a little faster, so you can just watch me. If you know how to single time, you can do that. Ordinarily, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rock, step. Okay, a little too fast, but we're going to take it to a single time. We can still do that to this music, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're gonna just go ahead and pretend like there's music on right now because the speaker doesn't want to work with me right now. So let's go ahead and imagine that we still have that song playing. It was pretty fast, right? Like this. Right, so we're gonna slow that down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, rock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, rock. You can move your shoulders, you can move your hips, you can twist your hips back for that rock step, okay? So it's left step, right step, left rock back, right step forward, and we're gonna repeat. Left to the side, right to the side, left, back, right, step, repeat. Left, right, and rock, step. Let's see if we can get that music one more time. Alexa, play a swing dance in the family room.
The rhythm of rhythm and blues from John.
Right, so clean up while we're here. That sounds good. Walk it forward. Kick, back, kick, slow, back, walk around and jump hands. Kick, 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 kick. Okay, guys. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and do it without music. It's raining here in New York City, so that might have, maybe it's interfering with the signal. I don't really know how technology works. I'm a dancer. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and let's close this for now. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment or email the Great Age Movement at thegreatagemovement@gmail.com. Stay tuned for next week's lesson. We're gonna pick up where we left off. After a single time and a rock step, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add another move. So practice that. Make sure that your environment is just as lovely as you are. Play your favorite music. A Frank Sinatra is always a good swing or a foxtrot. And get moving. It's good for you.